Okay, right now I'm at my work and yeah, I'm making this video. So for this video, I'm just going to showcase like why I do not use live funds when I'm working or after my work. Basically, if I have not done any preparation for my trading, any pre-market analysis, like this whole day I've been working. Yeah, I mean yesterday I've been working. That's why I did not touch the charts. But I just decided to open the charts at around 10 a.m. the silver bullet timing, since I've just finished all my work. Okay, so yep, that's why for me it's like you need to understand what's your flaws. So for me, I tend to lose trades when I feel rushed, which is why I don't use live funds to protect myself and when I'm feeling rushed to trade or anything. Okay, be a boring video if you're expecting to see money and stuff. Okay, but it's me showing what 3 years of studying ICT concepts have done. Okay, so it's just me reading price action and managing a trade like it is a real trade. Okay, so now 10 a.m. we have the daily VI right here. Okay, that will be the draw for the silver bullet. Okay, right here price already retraced into a discount. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 minute short. Okay, right here silver bullet fair value gap form. I'm just putting on a limit order. That will be the trade. Okay, now I want to see expansion up higher. Okay, so right here I'm watching all the averages. The seed all do the same thing. That's basically what I'm watching. Okay, so far so good. Yep, I'm expecting institutional order flow. Entry drill. And time it's 10 a.m. and we are that close to the daily VI. So my stop loss is right below the order block. So this is the order block right here. Just submitting to price. Okay, look at the bodies. As long as this BC hold price, I'm okay. So this is the silver bullet fair value gap. Yes, we do have the daily VI. That's my terminals, but I'm not going to hold until then. I'm just going to take my profits at the new week opening gap and be contented with enough. So this is how trading is actually like. It's just submitting to price action and just waiting. No, I'm not rushing price. Just let it do what it wants to do. So that's why I'm using a demo. Yes, it's a trade that will have risk life funds, but I'm just at my workplace here. So no. Okay, now we have this short-term low. It's raided. I'm looking at the BC of the CE of the BC now. Does it touch? And then I want to see expansion higher. Okay, now stop rate is done, damage is done. Can we start exploding higher? Yeah, and the bodies is staying above the BC. I will only use live funds if I'm in my comfortable setting. Yes, this setup is definitely a setup that I would take, but not when I have not done any trade preparation and stuff. I just opened the charts and I just saw this and okay, silver bullet, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, the bodies are telling me the story that we still want to go higher, and we are that close to the daily VI. I cannot see price not reaching it. So far so good. Looking at the 5-minute charts, yep, from the 5-minute charts it looks really nice, still bullish. Okay, on this candle I want to see price start expanding higher. If it doesn't, then it still can reach back into the 1-minute BC that I was looking at, and it's also around the 5-minute CE. Okay, expansion higher. Now can we continue higher? Still, I want price to reach for the CE of the fair value of the BC here. It's okay, it can do so. But let's look at the 5-minute charts. Okay. So far still okay. Okay, on this candle, can we just close up higher? Can we just close above the bearish candle? And now I want to see the 5-minute candle. Okay, this 5-minute candle, I want to see it act as a order block on the next 5 minutes and send price higher. Okay, see how we wake up like that. But I'm really looking for a candle to close above now. Okay, it's Tuesday, the next day after bank holidays. That's why the price action can be like that. Okay, and considering it already have moved quite a nice move already, which is why I decided to take the long. Okay, now my stop loss, I'm going to shift it right below the win threshold. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, so risk is decreased, but the risk is already fairly low. It's just around 1% of $4,000 a pound. This is high resistance, liquidity run condition. But we shall see, do we continue expanding higher? We'll go back to the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute candle is going to form. Okay, this right here is the order block. Oh, whip it lower like that. We might reach back for the 1-minute BCCE. It can do so. Ideally not. Okay, so the next move, it has to expand higher. Okay, as long as my stop loss is at the right place. Okay, as long as it don't get activated, I'm still holding to it. Yeah, you see high resistance run, it can do so. It can do this kind of thing. Okay, 10:30 is coming. Now do we immediately send price higher? That's what I'm waiting for. If it doesn't, then I might be just wrong. Okay, nice expansion higher here. Yes, just look at the 5-minute chart. Very ugly. Okay, at this point, can we expand past the rejection block? Okay. Do we expand past this high now? I want to see price show expansion higher and higher and move up going higher now, okay? I don't want to see price just meander around really. Well, it can do so, it's high resistance one after all. But look at the bodies. The bodies are still staying above this BC, it's still leaving it empty. That is still telling me that we are still bullish. To expand above. Okay, we have the VI here. Can it send price higher? Okay, since it's high resistance, I'm gonna go let it be first. Okay, here I'm back. Now I'm just walking. I'm just owning the phone to let it record the screen. And I'm not looking at it. Okay, so this is high resistance. Look how price is behaving. High resistance, I will look at the 5-minute chart. And so far, still looking good. We traded to the 5-minute down close candle. Still okay. Okay, this is high resistance. Liquidity run. Liquidity signature. I'm still submitting to my draw on liquidity. Okay. Okay, right at this point we touch the CE of the BC, and it's also a 5-minute chart wick. Now can we start expanding higher? It has to do now. Okay, it has to expand higher. Okay, I'm shifting back to the 1-minute chart. Okay, bodies, look at the bodies, it close at the CE of it. Okay, it's now or never. It has to expand higher. It has to expand higher at this instance. That's why you see, if I was in this trade with my life fund, I don't know, I'll feel like I want to rush things. Because first of all, like I said, I have not done any preparation for this trade. I just opened the chart and I saw this. Okay? And for me, what my flaws is, usually when I feel rushed, like, oh, I want to trade, I got to sit here and start trading. Okay, these are the times where I find that I lose money. Okay? But first of all, for me it's different. I need to be ready to lose money first. That's the thing. Okay? Or else I don't feel like, you know, or else I don't feel like I did the right thing. Okay, so right here we can see there's a CB that formed. I want to see price close above that CB. If not, it has to stay above the BC. It has to stay in the upper quadrant of the BC. Okay, okay, it's now or never condition. It has to expand higher or consolidate around the 1-minute BC upper quadrant. Okay, now stop rate has been done on sell sides. It has done enough damage to start moving higher. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm still submitting to higher price. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to draw out that CB. Always include the VI. Yep. this CB here, it has to start sending price higher. Yep, I want to see price close above it. It has to start sending price higher now. Oi. Okay, displacement. We have the displacement here. Okay, now we got above the CV. Now can we act as inversion failure gap and send price higher? I'm still allowing wicks to do the damage. Okay, just like that, we touch the CE of it, but do we close above it? Thus the body tells me that it still want to go higher. And now it has to expand up the short-term high. Okay, look at the time, it's close 10 more minutes to 10:50 AM macro, and I'm going to expect 10:50 AM macro to be used to send price to the daily VI. But it doesn't have to reach the daily VI for me to bin profits. I'm going to take profit as the new week opening gap high. Okay, so that's the whole plan. Okay, right here, this has to be used as an inversion failure gap. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to change the color. Maybe something purple. Okay, now does it stay above? Okay, we do have an implied failure gap as well. Can price hold it right there? Okay, right now I'm still submitting a higher price. But at this point, okay, so at this point, if I was still holding the trade, and if I'm in this kind of condition, I wouldn't be contented. I would feel like I would rush things, and at this point, the right thing for me to do is close the trade. Okay, but this is just a demo, and that's why I say it's about knowing yourself. In what kind of condition do you wreck yourself? You really need to know. And for me, it's when I feel rush. I mean, haste make waste. I believe it's just not for me. It's for everyone. So don't be in a rush to trade just because that, oh, you thought you wanted to trade this day or what. You don't have to. Okay, right here, what I'm trusting is this low here. This low here, I'm looking at it as a intermittent low, which means that I don't want price to take it if we are still bullish. You see, there's logic to everything that I'm doing here. It's not luck, it's not gambling. Okay, and I already accept the loss if it's going to be a losing trade. Okay, like I say, price is holding here. This is time distortion. Okay, and what time we have macro? 10:50 AM. Okay, 10:50 AM, I'm expecting price to use 10:50 AM to send price higher. Okay, if it doesn't do so, it's going to stop me out. Look at the bodies. That's time distortion. I'm still submitting to higher price here. Okay. No rush. There's still time till 10:50 AM macro. Okay. 10:50 AM macro, what I'm expecting. Okay. For 10:50 AM macro, I'm expecting price to blow out this high and then expand higher. Okay, that's the whole thing. Blow out the high and expand higher. Okay, look at the bodies are still being held by this AB. Okay, and then we are staying above this BC. That just means that we are still, hold on. Okay, let it reload. Okay, that just means that we are still bullish. Okay, but look how ugly price is. Okay, we forming a bull flag or something. Very ugly. But the silver bullet fair value gap is still being respected. We have already did a stop rate, okay, with the bodies. Okay, so I'm just taking this, I'm just going to write stop rate and order block, okay. Okay, this is the intermittent low. Okay, now that price is really balanced here. That's why I'm thinking price should just get above it and then price will use it and support to go higher. That's what I'm looking for, but doesn't mean it's going to pan out, okay? If it doesn't pan out, I'll pay the stop loss and do the job. Okay, 4 more minutes to 10:50 AM macro. Okay, it's about price action, man. It's all about price action. Yep. Okay. Now looking at the ES, we do have a VI. ES looking nicer, very nicer. Okay, ES blasting higher now. Look at ES, okay. ES got above the consolidation high already. Okay, expanding higher, very nice. Very nice. Okay, expanding higher. Now good, okay. Okay, 2 more minutes. Oh, okay, that kind of movement. You know, I'm still looking at, okay, now is when I reach the averages. Okay, because the screen is too small, that's why I'm not pulling it. It's not really necessary, but you can see it confirms that I'm on spot, I'm on site, okay. Okay, now it confirms that I'm on site. My stop loss is going to go to this intermittent low. -1 tick. Okay, just like that. Okay, right here, it should start expanding higher. I want to see price continuously and expanding higher now. But 1050 at macro, when it do this something like that, we can retrace down to a short-term discount first, okay? That's why I'm expecting a small retracement, form that fair value gap, okay? Form a BC here. Can we form a BC here? Okay, does ES form the BC? Okay, does Nasdaq form the BC? Okay, what I'm expecting during the macro time. The macro time, expecting price to shoot, then only start moving higher, okay? Very important. Okay, 1050 AM macro, but I'm thinking price has done enough moving lower. We might start expanding higher now. Yep, it has to start expanding higher. Okay, price has to start expanding higher at this point. I'm still expecting like a sharper drop and a weak lower like that. Yeah, sharper drop and a weak lower and then start expanding higher. And it has to, okay. Okay, there's a lot of times I should take profit, but never mind. Right here, short-term high. Okay, let's not talk about short-term high. It has to expand past here, this rejection block, and then start exploding higher. That's what I want to see now. Okay. if it were to start moving higher. And I'm ready for all outcome. If I lose, it's around what, 10 handles? Yeah, baby, that's what I want to see. Yeah, it can go lower. Yup, I want to see that kind of wick. That's what I want to see. Okay, on the next candle, I want to see expansion higher. On this very candle, I want to see expansion higher. But it's high resistance liquidity one, remember? Oh shit. Remember, it's high resistance. Yeah, at this point, it has to start shooting higher already. It has to start shooting higher. Okay, stop rate has been done. That's why I believe it still can do it, but I think stop rate is done. Okay, at this point, it should start shooting higher already. It has to start shooting higher now. It has to go above the rejection block. It has to do everything and in one straight up run. Okay, checking with the yeah, can price use this? Send price higher, that's what I want to see. Okay, so far what we have done in the 1050 macro, we took out a buy side, we retraced back into the fair value gap. Okay, this gap, can this gap be left open? Okay, can this gap be left open? I want to see price use this new form BC and send price higher. Okay, you can see ES did not form a fair value gap, which means what? It's a low probability fair value gap. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Look how ugly it is. Maybe I'm expecting something to not happen. Okay, that is the thing. Price is staying inside the range way too long already. So if 1050 AM macro doesn't explode higher, I'm probably wrong and probably want to retrace down to a discount. That's how I'm looking at it. Okay, but so far the bodies are still telling me that you want to go higher. There goes a high resistance liquidity run. It's almost half an hour already and it's not even okay at this point. That's about it. But I can just submit to the new week opening gap at the very least. Well, we shall see how it goes. Okay, now or never. It has to stay above the CE of the BC. Now I'm seeing it as a stop rate. Okay, it has to hover in the upper quadrant. It has to do so. Yeah, it has to stay above here. Can consolidate whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, now we have did the stop rate. Now can we expand higher? Okay, I'm stop out. So that's about it. Now we shall see. I'm still looking. We might be able to move higher back. Okay, we have done quite amount of damage here. Okay, now I'm submitting the lower price. We have that BC there. Okay. So I'm going to use the inversion fair value gap to short this. Okay, now we got below, so now I'm submitting the lower price. We are so close to the daily VI, but we didn't reach it. Okay, I'm going short here. My stop loss will be right above here. Okay, 40 ticks. 10 handle stop loss, why not? Okay, and I'm just gonna take profit. Daily over high, yeah. I'm aiming here. Okay, let's just put it here. Okay, that's where I'm aiming. Why? Right here, a lot of stop rates. 3 drive pattern, whatever, everything is here. Okay, and we got real close. Real close to the daily VI. But we couldn't get to it. And you can see price has been held around here. Price has been held around here already. For quite some time. Okay. That's why now I'm submitting the lower price. Okay, the VI, we touch it. Okay, sorry. Now I'm thinking, okay, I'm submitting longer price, higher price now, okay? Stop rate has been done. Yep, now stop rate is being done. Can we start expanding higher? Okay, now it's more clearly to me that stop rate is being done. Now, to expand higher and use these and send price higher. It held the bodies. That's what changed my mind. Yeah, but I want to see speed moving up now. Okay, look at ES. I will have went long here. Stop loss from below here. Yeah, but for me, it can be wild a bit. That's why my stop loss is right below the short term low. But no, I think I should shift it around here. Okay, that's more like it. Yep, so I'm watching the ES and I'm watching the Nasdaq. Okay, I'm expecting too much from the trade, I think. I believe so. Okay. Okay, it's 11 already. At this point, right, I'm really expecting price to start shooting higher. If it doesn't give me, then it's just I'm being wrong. Okay, at this point, I'm looking at the wicks here. It has to hold price and start moving higher. Else, we might just want to move lower. Yeah, at this point, I want to start seeing price moving higher. Okay, I think price has dilly-dally around here for enough time already. And it's 11 already. Generally, at this point, it should start expanding higher. I'm watching ES. Okay, we have SMT divergence. We made lower lows here. We made higher lows here, higher bodies as well. Okay, that means it's strength. This is what I would like to believe. Higher highs made on the ES, on the Nasdaq as well. Okay, I like how bodies close above like that. Well, let me tell you what, it ain't fun trading like that, man. I'm so glad I did not use live funds. It's not fun trading like that, totally not fun. Oh, look how ugly price is. Yeah, I don't know, but I really don't want to. I'm done for the day already. Okay, looking very ugly. I'm just gonna let the thread be and do something better. Watch some anime, okay? Yeah, so that's it. High resistance trade.